Well, I kind of like to be on stage, so I've been doing stuff since I was, as long since I was maybe in elementary school, like acting and singing and dancing a lot. I, done spoken word. But in terms of the more aerial stuff that I've been doing, it's been like about 5 years now. So I do acrobatic aerial. There's competitions now that people do it, and there've been a lot of people getting into pole dance, which is rooted in like the strip club things, and but a lot of like aerialists and professional dancers and other folks have gotten into it and made it much more complicated, like the tricks and things like that. I like to use it as more of a form of expression. To me, I like to link it to more like aerial versus like more gymnastic things. In terms of how I create, I start from different things. Sometimes I'll start from a concept that I want to go to. Sometimes I'll start from a song that I want to do something with, or sometimes even like a costume. But I usually like to go to a character and try to tell a story. I like to say something that I like to do things a lot of times that are sexy to me. I've done a lot of things in like a burlesque setting, but sometimes I like to tell something more personal. Like I did an aerial routine about domestic violence, and it's I don't know, it comes from different places. I mean, I like to look at visual art, and I like to look at fashion, which is why this is kind of exciting to me. But I also just day-to-day conversations, and I also like to think about like what people aren't necessarily thinking about, and what's sexy to me. Like I have an act where I dress up as a football player and get on the pole and do really like try to do kind of macho things, and then I strip to like a jockstring with fringe on it, and because I mean there's lots of football players that are closeted. There's lots of like folks that are like real masculine in real life and not so much otherwise. The BDSM scene is really interesting to me, and I like a lot of the aesthetics from that, and I love church, and I like to take some of the aesthetics from that. I grew up Catholic. I'm real active in that now, but pretty much everywhere. I mean, to me, I like to practice things to the ground. I like to, nothing's ever really perfect or anywhere near as much as I want it to be, but I like to work on it. I guess I was saying I'd like to work on perfecting things and getting them to be not perfect, but more what I want them to be, whatever story I'm trying to tell or whatever message I'm trying to say. Or I'd like to be able to reach more people. I'd like to be able to say more things. I'd like to be able to tell more stories and tell them in different ways than I've seen before. To be honest, right now, the best place is my Facebook, Steele Starling. It's under my stage name. www.wix.com/Steele Starling is my website right now, and Steele's spelled like Danielle Steele, and then Starling like the bird. My name is Steele Starling, and I'm a raw artist.